welcome to Athlegacy. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Athlegacy and one of our members, Zach. I'll use Zach's profile to give you a crash course on Athlegacy and show you how you could start your Athlegacy today. Let's get started. Now normally if you're registering for the first time, you'd register over here on the right hand panel, but Zach already has a profile, so we're going to sign in as Zach. The first time you sign in, you'd be taken to your timeline. But since Zach already has a profile, we're taken to his profile page. From his profile page, we can see a little bit about Zach. We can see his profile picture, a little summary about Zach, and the sports teams that he plays on. Over on the left-hand column, we can see that Zach plays football, baseball, soccer, hockey, and he runs. Now under each sport, you can see that he has different teams. Each team is associated specifically to a sport. Now if we wanted to find out a little bit more about a specific team or dive deeper down into what Zach has been up to, we can click on an individual team and then go into the Edit Team section. From here you could edit any of the information that you want about the team or add more relevant information. But enough about Zach's teams, let's see what Zach's actually been up to. Athlegacy is basically made up of 4 sections. The profile page, which we see here, the fan section, the media vault, and the timeline, which is where most people spend their time. Let's check out Zach's timeline. Similar to other platforms we've all used, the timeline consists of a series of Zach's posts. He can separate his posts out by sport, team, or date. If he wants to see a specific sport or specific team, he can just select that team and only posts associated with that team or that date range would be shown. If we want to return to the original view, we simply click on all teams and we're back to the beginning again. Now at a high level we can see that all of the posts consist of a cover photo, a title, and a date. But if we want to dive down a little bit deeper into the details of a post, we click on the post and right away we're going to see that over on the right hand column we have more details and some description about the event, and then over on the left hand column we have the video slideshow. Now if we click into the video slideshow, we can see the images. Now by clicking on this play button we can get a slideshow, but since we don't have time for that, we can just click through and you can see how the images would display. Now if you wanted to share the post, you can simply come down here and click share, and since my account's already connected to Facebook, it's going to automatically pre-populate a Facebook post for me, which includes a photo, a title, and a description which is pulled straight out of my Athlegacy post. All I have to do is click share link, and this is going to populate on my Facebook wall. It's important to note that this will link back to your Athlegacy page, but not the entire profile, just the specific post that you're sharing. There's a lot more functionality and features that we plan to include for both the timeline and post in the future. Let's jump over and create a post so you can see how easy it is to create a timeline. There are several different ways to create a post, but the easiest way is to click on either the new post button here or the add a post button here, which is on almost every page. Adding a post is pretty simple. You add your title, your start date, your end date will default to whatever your start date is unless you change it, the event type, and your team. The rest of these fields are optional fields, so you could fill them in if you want more detail for your post. You probably want to upload some kind of media like a video or a photo. If you don't, the default images will be defaulted based on the type of event you've selected. I'm going to upload some stuff straight from my computer, but I'll show you in a minute how to use the media vault. Click post to timeline, and now the media just has to load. These are high-res photos, so you can see how quickly the photos, even though they're large, are loading straight to my timeline. I get a success message, and here's my post. Let's jump over and I'll show you the media vault and how that works. The media vault is essentially a location where you can store, sort, and post photos, either in batches or in single posts depending on how you choose to share. We can click into one of these albums and see what our options are. Once we're in the album, we can see right away that we can select different images to either set as a cover photo, delete, or post to a timeline. If we choose post, it's going to pre-select the images that we selected to fit into this post. If we want to select all the images in this album, we can click all and there it is. It's going to post all these images into our album. If we want to pick a different album, we can actually select different albums from inside here, which is our media vault, and it will then give us different options for selecting for this post. This is the media vault at a high level. Let's jump over to the fan section. The fan section is made up of two pieces: the notifications, where it shows your activity, and the fan section, where it shows your actual fans. You can also invite new people through the invite section using either their name if they're already on the Athlegacy platform, or their email if they're not here yet. I'm going to invite my friend David Cooper, who's already here. And there's two David Coopers here, so I'm going to select this David to see which one he is. And this looks like it's him because he's on the Titans team. So I'm going to go back and go ahead and follow Dave. Dave's now going to get an invite from Athlegacy asking him to follow me and my profile. This concludes the fans section and our Athlegacy tour. Register now and start building your Athlegacy today. We'll see you on the playing field.